All right, so we just completed font, size, color, style. So just so you know, after this video, some of the videos may appear out of order. Just focus on working on the skill that that video is showing, as you will go ahead and get back to the other ones at a later time. It'll make sense starting with our next video. So before we get moving on to those videos, we want to talk about cell alignment, placement within a cell. So each one of these boxes that you see here is a cell. And you'll notice all of them are left aligned, left justified, which means they start on the left side. But if you wanted to, you could start them on the right side. If you wanted to, you could start them in the center. You could put them at the top of the box or at the bottom of the box. So let's go ahead and move to our raw data number 1. First off, before we get started, we're going to notice a couple things here. These cells are not large enough to show all of the dates. So for example, this little pound signs, these number signs, it's actually a date there, but because the cell is too short, it's not showing it. So what we want to do is up where it says cell A and B, you're going to get a little button if you go right over it, and it should be arrows going in both directions. You want to click and drag just so that that box gets a little bit longer so that we can see everything that's in there. Just like we did that on the A on the column, we can also do it to the row. Let's go ahead and take this row 1. Again, you should notice that there are 2 arrows, one going up, one going down. We want to click and let's drag it down. This will help for our next item of business that we're doing. So notice when we dragged it down, the text went down with it. So right now our text is aligned so that it's at the bottom of the cell and so that it's at the left of the cell. So we want to go ahead and change that alignment. So the first thing that you need to do in order to change that alignment is to click on cell A1, hold it down and drag all the way to cell G. What you're going to notice when you do that is that this section should be blue. That means I've selected this area. So once you have this area selected, you want to go up to the very top of the screen. It's not going to show up on the video, but you want to go to the very top where it says Format. Click Format, and then you want to go to the option that says Cells. Again, each one of these little boxes is a cell. So let's go ahead and change how our cells are formatted. This first part right here where it says horizontal, that's going to tell us, is it going to be on the left, is it going to be on the right, is it going to be on the center? For fun, let's go ahead and click right. Vertical refers to, is it going to be at the top, is it going to be at the center, is it going to be at the bottom? Let's go ahead and make that center. We're not going to play with these options just yet. The final thing I want you guys to do is over here this says how the text will be aligned. Right now it's perfectly horizontal. Let's go ahead and make it a click and drag about a 45-degree angle. So once you have those 3 things changed, right, center, 45-degree angle, hit OK. If you've done it correctly, you'll notice your titles are now in the right center of the box and they are at a 45-degree angle. Once you have these things done, go back to the checklist, mark yourself off an X, and get ready for the wrap text video, which again will have some things in it that you didn't put there yet, and that is okay.